Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to West Monona Auditorium here for our spring concert. I'm the band director, Mr. Merley. It's my privilege and honor to present to you tonight 4 outstanding bands and then 1 gigantic mass band. Before we start our performance tonight, not rehearsal, haha, please join me at the very, very back of the program for concert etiquette, because it's very important. If you had spent 40 hours working on something to present to someone else, and someone's phone went off during your presentation, I don't know about you, but I'd be a little bit irked off here. So please silence all noise-making devices, or at least put them to vibrate, so that way they do not go off here. Do not talk during the music. It's a presentation. Do not wave at your parent. Children, do not wave at your parents. Do not wave at the students on stage here, as it's distracting. They can get off of the music there at any point in the performance. Please do not leave as soon as your child's portion of the concert is over. Please support all of the arts here. It is fantastic. These students have worked very, very hard for this here. Do not enter or leave the auditorium during the music. Wait for a moment where it stops, where my arms or Mr. Glawy's arms come down, and then you can enter. Or when you hear the applause, that works really, really well too. Number 6, applaud at the end of the piece and student recognition, because that's huge. They've worked very, very hard for this. And number 7, do not sigh with boredom. Be a respectful audience there. If I hear people sighing, I'm going to arm you with a bassoon. I have 1 bassoon here and 1 reed. If we have multiple people, I have spray cleaner that will sanitize the reeds. You do not want to be armed with a bassoon, folks, trust me. Then also, before we get going here, thank you to our administration here, Mr. Fondley, Mr. Chestnut, and Mrs. Fondley and West Harrison for supporting the program and music in both of our buildings here. Our superb activity directors, Mr. Roeder and Mr. Mason. Without their assistance here, we would not be able to schedule these things easily and painlessly. Oh my gosh, they are fantastic. We were talking about makeup dates possibly because of the weather. We were talking about that last night, and we're going, they're having a great time. But they came up with 3 plans just in case for us here, folks. They did a fantastic job there. In our building here, our transportation departments, John Adams is our head here, West Monona, and then Dave Poolman, along with the rest of our bus drivers, Terry, Dave, and Cindy, for all of their critical roles here in helping transport us to all of our festivals, honor bands, and just to rehearsal here. And the second to last here, our custodial staff, Donna Messerall, Jen Lortenson, Mary Beth Fox, Liam O'Reilly, and many, many others for the continued excellence and support of the music program. Without their hard work, we would not have such a wonderfully clean auditorium to perform in. And folks, it is a beautiful auditorium, and we're going to keep it that way. Or else. I know my mother's a janitor, and she would freak out if it was dirty in here, because she sees how beautiful it is. Don't let her freak out. Lastly, audience, thank you to you, for without you, we would not be able to share this music with you here tonight. It's fantastic. We appreciate you. We love the energy that you bring in, your appreciation when you applaud for us. So thank you for that. Up first is our 6th grade band. We're playing 3 songs out of our book, 3 more well-known ones. The first one is El Capitan. If you're a John Philip Sousa nerd, you'll recognize it. If you don't, that's okay. Our second one is the theme from the Surprise Symphony. There's a surprise in it. That's all I'm going to say. Our last one out of the book is called Poor Wayfaring Stranger. It's an American folk song. It's really, really beautiful, really awesome, and they're doing a very good job of that. And then our second piece, last one there, is a very well-known song called Big Rock Candy Mountain. And that, folks, is our first concert band piece. What do I mean by that? It's not out of the lesson book. It's not in unison. They have individual parts. There's 2, 3, sometimes 4 things going on at the same time. It's a huge step for them, especially when there's 8 of us out here. There's 4 parts going on at the same time. There's only 8 of us. And they do a fantastic job here. So, folks, please enjoy the 6th grade portion.